friends are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning and happy Friday, December 3rd. The weekend is almost here, just a few hours away. Look at this beautiful shot of Beaver Creek. The gondolas and chairs are turning. There's a lot of excitement up on the hill as the weekend comes in. Obviously, the Xfinity Birds of Prey FIS World Championship is going on right now. Yesterday, they ran their first race. Now, the reason that we had a race on Thursday is because over at Lake Louise, that Super G was canceled due to some inclement weather and some poor visibility that the racers had. So we got a bonus day out of the FIS, and they gave us this race. But today we've got at 10:45 the Super G starting. Downhill tomorrow at 11. And then on the 5th, on Sunday, another downhill. So 2 Super Gs, 2 downhills. Now the Giant Slalom, which is typically an event that we have during Birds of Prey, is going to come back next year. So that's on the schedule for next year. But there's a lot of energy. I was up on Beaver Creek yesterday, and a ton of people up there spectating up at Red Tail Stadium. Not a bad seat in the house at all. So get up there, check out some of these races because it's absolutely electric on the mountain, and the weather is going to be perfect, which we're going to take a look at a little bit later. So there we go up on the screen. Today, the Super G, built for speed, Red Tail Stadium, and then in the village, Beers of Prey at the Pump House Bar, some live music. Then our Ted the Shred Liggety, all the way from Park City, Utah, is coming in. He's going to talk about some things and also sign some autographs. My special favorite event at 4 o'clock is the Silent Disco. Great spectator event, but get in there and have some fun. It's something, if you haven't experienced, it is definitely worth doing. So lots of things going on. We've got Maddie, who is typically sitting here next to me, not here today. Today is going to be a super show, and I've got Maddie up on the mountain, and she's going to fill us in on some results of yesterday and some of the things that are going up on the mountain. Maddie, how is everything up there?
Oh my goodness, Kev. I mean, it's a little bit chilly up here. I'm not gonna lie. 30 degrees. You can definitely see your breath. I can feel it on my cheeks, but I'm really excited for all of the events taking place up in Beaver Creek. You can see all of the race volunteers, coaches, ski techs, everyone behind me to make this race happen over the weekend, which, I mean, this is a world that I used to live in, and I love this. I'm so happy to be here right now. I'm a little bit sad I'm not going to be cooking some caramels in the kitchen with you in just a little bit, but I am excited to be running around up here and kind of be in the hustle and bustle of everything. We've got a really fun, busy show coming up, only because there's so much taking place here in Beaver Creek, and then there's so much taking place in Vail over the weekend, and we're going to be covering it all today, from talking with Beaver Creek Resort Company and Beaver Creek Communications about what's taking place up here and all around Beaver Creek. But then we've got the owner, founder, and really CEO of Highline Events coming into the studio to talk about snow days this weekend, which is really exciting because I'm really looking forward to Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats tonight. And then there's another concert tomorrow. So there's so many things to be doing, and I just can't wait to share all of the information. I get more and more excited as the show goes on and we talk to everyone. And then we're going to end the show talking in eyepieces of Vail right here by the ice skating rink, which is so wonderful because we do our Lens of the Day every day, tell you what goggle you should be in if you're getting up on the slopes, whether you're just coming to watch the races or maybe get a couple of laps in, which I think is the best way to do it. Well, Lens of the Day is a great way for you to know what goggles to be wearing for the light condition, but then we're going to go into eyepieces, and that way maybe if you're looking to dress up a little bit, those sunnies that you can get at eyepieces are absolutely incredible. So we've got a full hour-and-a-half long edition of Good Morning Vail this morning. I cannot believe it's already December 3rd. We're getting so close to the holiday season, really just being even more upon us. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about my office this morning. You can hear the coaches knocking the snow and everything off. Oh my gosh, there's a racer behind me. I'm like fangirling right now. I love this. I love this. I love Beaver Creek. I love Birds of Prey, and I love how excited everyone is getting. All right, well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back from this short break, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast and chat about what you're expecting for this weekend if you're getting out there to do any of the fun activities, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
TV8 Vail is bringing you the outdoor lifestyle you crave. Tune in daily from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to see the adventure on The Line, Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Urban America, Outdoor America, and more. Find us online at tv8vail.com or Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Take advantage of the amazing mountain access right from your front door. Apex Plaza offers impeccable amenities and unparalleled mountain access. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Featuring a contemporary designed great room and gourmet kitchen that open to an expansive terrace. I'm here with Crystal, owner of Guardian Angels Babysitting Inc. Tell us a little bit about the services you offer.
Yeah, we offer luxury baby gear rental and babysitting and the commodities of home on your vacation.
To book Guardian Angels, visit opulentvacations.com. The high-end amenities at Apex Plaza will entertain everyone. Enjoy soaking in your private hot tub or lounge by this 50-foot pool. The clubhouse game room will provide hours of fun for the whole family. With unbelievable ski and mountain bike access, there's something for everyone. You'll make unforgettable memories in this mountain retreat. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Well, hello, friends. Eric Stundblad here from the Scoreboard. If you're looking for the best place to catch all the updates on your Eagle County sports, well, that's right here on TV8 on the Scoreboard or thescoreboardnation.com. We're bringing you the Battle Mountain Huskies, Eagle Valley Devils, Vail Mountain School Gore Rangers, and your Vail Yeti hockey team, plus plenty more here on the Scoreboard.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Good morning, Vail.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely perfect bluebird skies up here in Beaver Creek. Temperature is definitely a little bit chillier this morning, so if you are going to come up here first thing this morning, I would recommend bundling up just a little bit. I've got some layers on, so as that temperature starts to rise, I can just start to shed a little bit. We are expecting a pretty good high today. It's going to be nice and beautiful. Mostly sunny skies, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, but it's really not looking like it. 55 degrees is the high for today. Later this evening, those temperatures will start to cool down yet again quite a bit. 26 degrees is the low this evening if you are getting out there and maybe going to any of the concerts or festivities taking place around Beaver Creek Village. That sun is going to start to go down around 4:43, so that's when you're going to want to bring those layers back out and get nice and bundled up. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm, 61 degrees, beautiful sunshine, 55 in Vail, 57 in Avon, and then 57 in Eagle. So a nice warm day to get out there and participate in any of the activities. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting sunshine throughout the course of the weekend. 51 degrees tomorrow, 43 degrees on Sunday, mostly sunny skies. And then into the beginning of next week, that's when we're going to see that real chance of moisture come our way. A 50% chance of precipitation on Monday, a 40% chance on Tuesday, and then a 10% chance on Wednesday. So make sure that you are doing your snow dance, you're flushing your ice cubes, you're doing whatever it takes to bring that snowfall in, because we could desperately use it. But it's a good day to get out and enjoy those races with that sunshine. Make sure you put your sunscreen on. I've kind of forgotten about the whole sunscreen thing just because I've been spending a lot of time inside. And I was out walking Beatrice yesterday and could instantly feel that sun getting my cheeks nice and rosy. So make sure that you put your sunscreen on if you're getting out to do anything. Now we're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to tell us what goggle lens is going to be best to ski in today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some technology that's out there right now to help us enjoy whether we're skiing or riding on the mountain. Our partner and sponsor, Eyepieces of Vail, and you can find them at eyepiecesofvail.com. 6 convenient locations throughout the valley, has exactly what you need. Now, yesterday was all about the ladies. We had the WM1 that we featured, a goggle that had a little bit smaller fit to it to fit a smaller helmet. But the one we have today is the Anon M4. This is an amazing piece of technology, still has a lot of what we're looking at for a goggle that Anon carries out. It's got this magnetic face mask technology, so if you're out there and you're skiing and things are warming up and you want to take off the face mask, it's as easy as pulling it off. And when you have it on, there's plenty of venting on it to make sure that you're out there performing as you need to. Now, another great thing about this goggle is you'll notice the lens. The lens is amazing, it's big, it fits your helmet perfectly, and it's also, if you've got some Eyepieces of Vail eyewear on, it fits perfectly underneath this. So there's plenty of room if you're wearing glasses to fit it under these goggles. Now the great part of this technology is if you're out there today and it's nice and sunny, you have in your clear lens. The clouds start to roll in. Of course, Maddie's up there doing her snow dance, so we're anticipating some precipitation to come in. It's as easy as clipping out one lens and putting another one in. And it comes with this carrying case that fits nicely in your side pocket for convenience. No more of the days are deciding which goggles you're going to have to go with or trying to fit another lens into a gasket. It's as simple as a magnetic snap. That's the Anon M4 that you can get at Eyepieces of Vail. Again, 6 convenient locations around the valley. That's our lens of the day. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, and TVA is back and better than ever. Find your longtime favorite Good Morning Vail and fall in love with some exciting new shows such as The Scoreboard, Scoreboard Nation, Colorful Cooking, and so much more. You can stream us live on tv8vail.com, and you can always find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information. Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vail.
It's absolutely perfect up here in Beaver Creek first thing this morning, and all of the race volunteers have made their way up onto the chairlift, and we're lucky because the Vail Valley Foundation is who brings us birds of prey every year. And I'm sitting here with the man, the myth, the legend, Ross Leonhart from the Vail Valley Foundation. Ross, you've been so busy.
What an intro. Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, we've been very busy. We're happy to be busy. We're happy to have races going on this weekend, and yeah, like you said, our volunteer crew is out. The talent crew has done amazing work putting a World Cup ski race together. So they've built this course by early mornings like they're out here right now, and they've worked so hard. We can't thank them enough for doing what they do. They're a unique group of humans that are out here very early on some very hard snow building a race course. So thanks to our talents crew.
I was just talking about this, and there is no way that course is easy in any capacity. There's not even a moment of that course where you're like, it's mellow.
So the races started yesterday. Today's race is at 10:45, but yesterday was a Super G, and the first couple guys out of the gate couldn't make it past a couple gates. Couldn't get past gates 7 through 10 were the trouble gates. So there were 14 DNFs yesterday. About 60 racers raced, so just under a quarter of the racers didn't finish the race. So that course is eating them up right now, and that was the Super G, which is again today, and we're ready for 2 downhills this weekend. So if the Super G was that crazy to start, it's gonna be crazy this weekend at the downhills, and it's eating people up there.
I mean, those downhills, that is one that makes my heart beat, my stomach gets a little bit all butterfly because my nerves start to just escalate for those racers.
Yeah, and these guys are the best in the world. It is amazing to see them come down it, and what's cool too is once they leave for the season or after the races, we get to go on that course, after Beaver Creek opens up. So we get to try it as just skiers and snowboarders ourselves. But for right now, it is a race course, and these racers are looking forward to it. They love it here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible course, and these athletes have geared up all season, and this is a huge year, especially as we're kind of making our way into that Olympic kickoff, really.
That's right. Every year, every year's a big year at Birds of Prey, but this year's a little bit more because of the Olympics coming up. So a lot of these guys are looking ahead a little bit. This is kind of getting them geared up for the Olympics. But they're not going to find a course like this anywhere else.
Oh no, this course is so intense, and I grew up ski racing, and you couldn't pay me enough money to run this course.
Yeah, and the beautiful part about this weekend is it's all speed events, so it's the high octane, high energy, one ski in the air, flying off the course. That's what you can expect this weekend at Birds of Prey.
So yesterday, do you know who won the races yesterday?
Of course, yeah, Marco Odermatt. He won it in 2019, so that's 2 in a row for Marco. He's going for 3 in a row now today, so Super Gs. He's got this course dialed in a little bit.
Oh my gosh, well, I mean, we're excited to be here, and we're excited to have you sitting with me and giving us all of this great information. Any tips and tricks people should know if they're going to come up here and enjoy the races?
Yeah, of course. We're encouraging people to get up early, come to the races early. Today's race, again, is at 10:45. Tomorrow's race is at 11, and then Sunday's race is at noon. We have a lot going on outside of the races down here in Beaver Creek Village, so we encourage people to check the schedule. We've got a silent disco tonight. We've got live music. The whole village by the ice rink is just going to turn into a party. So we encourage people to come up to the races early, enjoy them, come down, enjoy the after festivities. We've got movies showing at the Villard Performing Arts Center. Warren Miller's Winter Starts Now will be showing there tonight. So there's a lot going on. Just get here early, get your space. Tomorrow is the best time to get here early as well because we're doing a get down at the downhill to encourage people to come up to the race course early. And yeah, just get here early, be kind to one another, and have fun and take it in.
And so if people want to get to the race course right now, you cannot ski to it, but you can take a shuttle to it.
That's right. So there's no skier access to the course or the finish area. The bus stop is right where they drop you off, normally in the season. signs everywhere in the village. You can't miss it. Just keep going towards the buses and you'll find it.
Oh my gosh, Ross. Well, I know you got to run. Ross has got a big job up on the race hill to make sure that everything smooth and flows really well. So, Ross, thank you for meeting us here this morning.
Thanks for having us. We're happy everyone's here.
I mean, we're excited to be here. We're going to take a short break, and we've got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Enjoy the centrally located Juniper Landing Villa Retreat, just steps from Park City Resort with views of Canyons Golf Course. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The open concept Great Room offers a bright and inviting living area around a rustic stone hearth with panoramic views of the 9th hole of the Canyons Golf Course. I'm here with Braun, the owner of Exclusive Luxury Transportation. Tell us a little bit about the services that you offer.
We are a premium car service company catering to our high-end luxury guests as well as corporate guests.
What sets you apart?
Our approach to hospitality and taking care of our guests.
For more information, go to opulentvacations.com. Juniper Landing's courtyard features a junior Olympic-sized outdoor pool, community fire pit, and a fitness center with a sauna and steam shower. There's nothing better after a beautiful day on the links than enjoying your own private hot tub. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Daily Flash is a daily, live, upbeat, and fun take on today's news, entertainment, social media trends, and fresh talk, hosted by Mitch English and Patricia Wu. Find Daily Flash on TV8 Vail. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Get the best in local content on TV8. Experience great moments, like our own Maddie Evans helping to open Vail Resorts for Opening Day 2021. Because if it's important to you, it's important to TV8 Vail. Check out our website at tv8vail.com or watch us live on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Temperatures this morning definitely a little bit chillier. It's saying around 8 a.m., a high of about 27 degrees. Right now, the thermometer behind me is saying 30 degrees. We are expecting those temperatures to warm up quite a bit throughout the course of today. So if you are getting up there to the races, just come up with your layers on and then be ready to shed them as that sun does come out and those temperatures do start to warm up. Later this evening, those temperatures will cool down quite a bit again, so if you are getting out there to maybe enjoy snow days or any of the festivities taking place, just make sure you bundle up later tonight because that low is going to be low enough for them to continue their snowmaking efforts. 26 degrees is the low this evening, and then that sun is going down around 4:43 p.m., so just make sure that you are getting yourself nice and prepared for that. If you are traveling up here from Denver, temperatures down in Denver, beautiful sunshine, 61 degrees, 55 in Vail, 57 in Avon, and 57 in Eagle. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we've got a beautiful weekend filled with sunshine. Tomorrow, a high of 51 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and then into Sunday, we will see a little bit of cloud coverage roll in. Those temperatures starting to slowly cool down, though, and that's what I like to see. On Monday, a 50% chance of moisture. 41 degrees is what that temperature is going to be on Monday. And then Tuesday, 40% chance of that snowfall coming in. Those temperatures starting to get down into the 30s. But you can see those evening lows are definitely low enough for them to continue those snow blowing efforts. So if you are hoping for some snow, make sure that you're doing your snow dance. Wear your pajamas inside out. Do any of the superstitions to really bring that snowfall in our way. But it's going to be a beautiful weekend to get out there, enjoy all of the festivities. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Well, hello, friends. Eric Stundblad here from the Scoreboard. If you're looking for the best place to catch all the updates on your Eagle County sports, well, that's right here on TV8 on the Scoreboard or thescoreboardnation.com. We're bringing you the Battle Mountain Huskies, Eagle Valley Devils, Vail Mountain School Gore Rangers, and your Vail Yeti hockey team, plus plenty more here on the Scoreboard.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vail.
This holiday season, many people will be opting to travel for the first time since the pandemic. Here to help navigate the busiest travel season in years is travel expert Megan Kaiser, author of Everywhere for Nothing, Free Travel for the Modern Nomad. Thanks so much for being here today, Megan. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
What should we do to survive the busiest holiday travel season in years?
Well, the first thing to remember is to pack your patience. As I mentioned in my book, travel is really about the experience and what you make of it. And you got to get there to get there. So whether it's plane or road or whatever you're doing, it's just part of the whole package deal. So focus on the end goal, reuniting with family and friends, new experiences, and hopefully relaxing.
When traveling, what are some of the basics that people tend to forget?
Well, you might be bound to forget something, but don't walk out the door without that toothbrush. You can't just pack it the day before. So my new favorite is the Oral-B Click. It's the perfect travel companion this holiday season with its next-gen crisscross bristles. Click gives a remarkable cleaning performance and truly comfortable brushing experience wherever you go, making it as effective at cleaning as it is sleek. Plus, it has a reusable handle, so since you only have to replace the brush head, you reuse 80% of this brush. I love it.
And what is one of your top tips when traveling?
Well, sleep can be a bit of a challenge, whether it's jet lag or just sleeping in a new bed. So I always travel with fast-acting liquid melatonin by Life Extension. They're the health solutions expert to support overall health and well-being, especially this season. And I love the sugar-free citrus vanilla flavor. Now, Life Extension's fast-acting liquid melatonin has 3 milligrams of melatonin, supporting a healthy, restful sleep and even encouraging cellular health. So that means a boost to the immune system. So boosted immunity, good sleep, it's what we need when we're traveling.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have any tips for getting the best travel deals?
Oh, if you've read my book, you know I love a good deal. So a new study by Priceline shows that more than half of Americans are planning a trip this season. So whether it's for your own travel plans or an amazing holiday gift, Priceline, we know as a world leader in travel deals, is helping you save on your dream vacation for the holidays during their 6-week season of savings sale. You can maximize those savings by bundling, which means package your bookings, book the flight and hotel together. You'll save time and money. And they have a rewards program, free and multi-tiered. It's called Priceline VIP. Check it out on their website.
And do you have any other holiday travel tips that you can share with us?
Well, I mentioned the toothbrush earlier, but another thing you don't want to forget, because it might be a little obvious, is deodorant. Now, my go-to ever since high school is Secret, and I love the Secret Fresh Invisible Solid, and it's going to be a busy holiday season. And the Secret Fresh collection offers 48-hour protection for both sweat and body odor. It's actually a sweat-activated formula, which seems like magic. It traps odor, releases fragrance. There are tons of scents, so whether it's a holiday party or a hike, pick one up. They're just $4.99 and stay fresh and dry no matter what you're doing.
And then where can we get more information about all these great tips you've shared with us today?
Well, for everything I mentioned here, visit tipsontv.com.
Will do. Well, thank you so much, Megan Kaiser, for getting us ready to travel throughout the holidays and beyond. Really appreciate your time and have a great holiday season.
Thanks, and happy trails.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Get the best in local content on TV8. Experience great moments like our own Maddie Evans helping to open Vail Resorts for opening day 2021. Because if it's important to you, it's important to TV8 Vail. Check out our website at tv8vail.com or watch us live on Comcast, Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're coming up to Beaver Creek Village, well, then it's important that you know all of the events and activities taking place. And I'm here with the expert, Sarah Inarardi from the Beaver Creek Resort Company. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Maddie. It's great to see you.
It's good to see you, too. I feel like we keep meeting like this.
I love it.
Me too. Me too.
We have so much going on in Beaver Creek this weekend. Just an electric atmosphere up here. I was grabbing a coffee yesterday morning, ran into Ted Liggety. That doesn't happen every day. So much fun. We've got people heading up on the shuttles for the training runs right now and volunteers heading up to the stadium, and just an action-packed weekend ahead.
I mean, we were just standing at the base and all of the ski course volunteers were behind us, and there was like 150 of them.
There are so many people here to work, to help out. It's amazing just to see the teams mobilize, and the race course is in great shape, and we have so many fun things to look forward to through Sunday.
I mean, okay, so the big thing is obviously the races, and that's why everyone comes here, because that's the big part. But then there are so many other things.
There are so many things going on. We've added more and more activities throughout the years. So yesterday, obviously, it kicked off, and then we've got today's Super G race up at Red Tail Stadium, 10:45 this morning. And then the Birds of Prey Way opens at noon. So live music, we've got ice skating, free ice skating today and tomorrow, which will be a lot of fun, a silent disco, some wonderful bands. It is just nonstop action up in Beaver Creek this weekend.
Yeah, the nonstop action is literally the understatement of the year, because I feel like the nonstop and there's something in every direction you turn up here this weekend.
There really is. So behind us, you can see the tent set up for the sponsor village, which will kick off today, and then we'll have the Pump House bar set up over by the ice rink. 10 Cup has a bar, and then it just rolls into the afternoon. So if you're coming up for the races or just coming up to ski, we really have something going on round the clock up here in Beaver Creek.
You know, that skiing part of it is really helpful to motivate people to come up here as well, just because you can take a couple laps in the morning, then go enjoy the races, and then come enjoy Birds of Prey Way.
Exactly. It's such a great way to get the family out, enjoy the snow. Obviously, we open on Monday. The conditions are great. We're so excited to be open and to welcome everyone for Birds of Prey. So exactly, you can come out, grab some breakfast, get in a couple laps, check out the races, and then enjoy some opera, some ice skating, just some wonderful live music. So no shortage of things to do.
Absolutely no shortage of things to do. And you guys have some great vendors set up around the village. One that I always love to go see is the GoPro, because they always have the new features on display and so much. And so you've got some great partnerships just with vendors throughout the village too.
Exactly. So they'll be set up today from noon to 6, tomorrow from noon to 6, and then Sunday from 10 to 3. So they'll have some really fun giveaways and just some fun activations. So stop by and check it out. And these are folks, you know, some of them that aren't here in the Valley. So it's really nice to get to know these partners and check out some new vendors.
Which is absolutely incredible. And then, of course, we have to talk about the birds of prey that come out here, and you can see like eagles with 7 feet wingspans and stuff. It's crazy.
They're so incredible. The Raptor Foundation brings some amazing, amazing animals, and it's so fun just to see. I don't know. I didn't realize until the first time I'd seen these birds just how large they are and how impressive, and they're on one of the handler's arms, and it's pretty incredible just to see, like you said, the wingspan and really beautiful animals. So that's a nice treat as well.
I mean, it's absolutely insane, only because I have a fear of birds, and so I always try and conquer it by being up here and being like, yeah, I can handle these birds of prey, and then I'm like, oh, maybe not.
They're a little bit intimidating, but it's so spectacular to see. And like I said, even if you're not going up to the race, or if you are, there's just so many fun things to check out, some great vendors, and then they've really got some great bands lined up this year, so lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot happening, and there's a lot for everyone to be doing, which is absolutely the best part of Beaver Creek. And not just tonight and over the weekend, but you guys have things taking place all winter long.
We really do. So we're so excited to bring signature events back to Beaver Creek. So New Year's Eve celebration will take place obviously December 31st, and we've changed it up a bit. So it's going to be a village-wide party. So live music, we'll have LED screens to show the ball drop in Times Square, fireworks, and everything wraps up at 10 o'clock. So bring the whole family out and enjoy that. It's non-ticketed, open to the public, so a great way to ring in the new year.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so busy that I'm like in awe of your just like never-ending positivity and go for how busy you are.
Definitely. We have a lot going on. Then we roll right into January, and we've got Winter Culinary Weekend. This is a favorite. So this comes back January 20th through 23rd. So we'll bring in some awesome guest chefs, some amazing winemakers from throughout the country, and host events at the On Mountain Cabins. So that's a really fun experience to be up at Allie's Cabin or Zach's Cabin. Some of them are skiing events or snowshoe events, and then that culminates in the grand tasting at the Valar on Saturday night.
Oh my gosh. And then speaking of the Valar Center, holy cow, that's like a whole other ball game of things taking place.
I have never seen so much programming. Their team has put together such an awesome calendar that actually they've got Warren Miller's Winter Starts Now, tonight and tomorrow, which tickets are still available. And it rolls right into comedy shows, to magicians, to some country rock shows. They have got everything under the sun, kids programming, so check that out as well.
Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm like just struggling to follow along with everything. I can only imagine having to memorize everything.
I don't remember where I parked my car this morning, but I remember the calendar. You gotta make priorities.
Seriously. And that's the balance right there. Lost car, but all of the event lineup
exactly
for all weekend.
That's right. So yeah, check it out on valarpac.org for everything at the Valar, beavercreek.com/events for everything happening on mountain and in the village, and then make sure you download the Beaver Creek Village Guide app, so that way you've got updates right in the palm of your hand. So again, that's Beaver Creek Village Guide app in the App Store.
Which, I mean, this is incredible because it will literally help people be in the know for everything, whether it's an event at the Valar Center or whether it's going up to the races. This is going to help people navigate their time spent in Beaver Creek.
Exactly. It's a great way to plan out your day. So if you're going to go ski for a few hours, if you're going to pick up some lunch somewhere, everything's on the app, from lodging to dining to all the village activities. So we launched that last season, and it's really a great resource. So even before you arrive in the resort, if you're planning your vacation, or for locals, just a great way to keep up on everything happening in the resort.
Which, I mean, I think is so necessary, especially with how busy you guys decided to be this winter season. That's really the only way to keep track of everything taking place.
It really is. It's a great resource. And if, we have changes, like for 4th of July, any of our events, you can get push notifications. So if you're walking around the village and forgot about the free ice skating, you can get a notification. Free ice skating starts in 30 minutes. So it's a good way to stay on top of it without having to run back and look at your laptop in your hotel or your house.
That's perfect for people with little kids running around, because that's even more stuff to keep track of.
It really is. Whether it's ski school you're checking them in for, or anything you have going on, just a nice way to keep on top of the day, and it's updated constantly. So we had a couple changes, with the addition of the Super G yesterday, updated it in real time. So make sure you download that before you head up the hill.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning and giving us all of this information. I feel like my brain is just a little bit melting as I keep absorbing everything that everyone is saying to me about Birds of Prey right now.
We're just excited. We have such a fun weekend planned, such a great season ahead, and excited to welcome people back to the resort. It's great to see you.
It's so good to see you, and I love coming up here and getting some girl time and hanging out a little bit, All right, well, we're going to come back with some more Good Morning Vail. I think we're going to send it over to Kevin in the kitchen after this break to teach us how to make some caramels, which I'm really excited to come back to. So stick around because we've got more Good Morning Vail coming up.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome to Kevin in the Kitchen. We've got some fun things to go over today. Now, my favorite part of the holidays is eating. But then to eat, you've got to be able to cook. So some fun things to do in the kitchen, whether you're with friends or with your family, is making pies, making candy, making certain things, those sweets that everybody likes to go after the holiday dinner. So today we're going to talk about caramel. Now, we're not going to be able to cook and go through every single thing because it is a labor of love. It takes a lot of time. But we're going to walk you through some important things, give you some neat tips to talk about when making caramel because it is actually something very, very simple to do. So, in making caramel, you've got a few ingredients. You've got your condensed evaporated milk, you've got some Caro light corn syrup, you've got sugar, and you've got butter, a little bit of salt, and that's pretty much it. So the first thing to do, the first step you do, you take your 2 sticks of butter, put them in the pan, let it kind of melt down a little bit. Then you add your light corn syrup, and you mix in that. At that point, you've got to take your time and you've got to be patient to make everything work the way you want it to. At that point, you've got 4 cups of sugar you put in as well. Stir in a little bit, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of salt. You bring that mixture up to a boil and nice and gradually, and as it starts to boil, you prepare to put in your evaporated milk. Now, my tip for evaporated milk, put it in a measuring cup so it's easy to pour, because each can of evaporated milk is going to take you about 15 minutes to integrate into your liquid. So you've got all this good stuff going, and you start gradually adding in your milk. Now, you clear your schedule, because all you're going to do is gradually add an ounce of milk a minute while you're stirring. And you keep a nice boil, nice simmer going. If you start to see some of the bubbles get a little bit too out of control, just kick it down a little bit. Now, a key, if you talk to anybody, any chef that's making caramel or chocolate, everything is about the temperature. And one of the reasons why you're adding your milk so slowly is so you don't disrupt the temperature in your mixture. So you gradually keep everything going. That process is going to take a half hour once you get through these 2 cans of evaporated milk. So keep it stirring, keep it stirring. During that time, that sugar is going to start to caramelize. That's going to give you the beautiful color. So stir, stir, and once you integrate everything in, you've got all your milk in, then you get a thermometer. Now, don't use any thermometer. There are certain candy thermometers that you need to get, because they're designed to stay off of the pan sides and off of the pan bottoms. And so you clip that in as you continue to stir, and you watch that temperature go up. Now, the temperature goal is dependent on what you're actually going to do with it. If we're going to make soft caramel, which is what we did, what I did last night for you today, you're going to want to get that up to about 235 to 238. Anything above that, it's going to start to get a little more firm and a little more firm. So if we're looking at making brittle, that's where you want to bump it up to maybe 240, 243 degrees and pour it on a sheet pan with some peanuts, and you can make your peanut or your cashew or whatever kind of brittle you're making. But like I said, we went with soft caramel. And what I did here is brought it up to about 230, 235, and this is what you end up getting. You get a nice big piece of caramel. And from this, you put it in a pan. Now, one tip that I always tell everybody is when you use your parchment paper and your pan, put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan and a little bit of oil on the bottom of this parchment paper. That allows you to lift it out, and it also allows the parchment paper to form properly to the bottom, so you have a nice shaped piece of caramel when you're done. So that's kind of what I did here. And if you cut off the certain strips, you can put it in another piece of parchment paper like this and roll it out. So I've rolled this one out. It's not really a circle. You can make any shape you want, but this one is ready to go. Now, if you want to get the family involved, I encourage you to keep the kids away from the hot stuff and give them some wax paper. You give them a little bit of wax paper and you have them cut some squares, because at this point you can make your own caramels. So as you're making the hot stuff, have the kids cut the squares of the wax paper. You can give them some Sharpies or something if they want to decorate it anymore. They've got wax paper that's got decorations on it, so you can get that and make your own candy. So at this point, you can slice off a piece of your caramel, put it into your wax paper, roll it up, and you've got homemade caramels for the holidays. Easy as that. And again, if you want to go with the brittle, you can do that. Another thing you can do when you've got your caramel like this is if you've got the big, long pretzels, you can heat it up and dip pretzels in it. You can dip apples in it. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can put on top of it, you can put up some crushed peppermint and make more of a peppermint brittle out of it. There's a lot of different variations you can do with this, so it's really easy. Again, only a few ingredients, but it's a labor of love. You've got to take your time. You cannot pour in this milk too fast, because then it'll curdle a little bit. Everything is about temperature, time, relax, have fun with it, come up with your own variation, and make some of your holiday caramels. That's all we have in the kitchen. Get out there, explore, and have a wonderful holiday season.
Good morning, Vail.
Primetime Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Experience life in the mountain towns. From kayaking to hiking, from skiing to snowshoeing, Scoreboard Nation has you covered. Join us as we visit Park City, Vail, Beaver Creek, and Reno Tahoe. Check us out online at thescoreboardnation.com or find us on one of our affiliate stations. Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Good morning, Vail.
And so much knowledge to be given, and I'm standing here with Simon from Celsius. Good morning, Simon.
Morning. Nice to meet you. Super happy to be here. Excited. First time Beaver Creek, so yeah, it should be a really, really fun weekend.
And for people that don't know what Celsius is, what is Celsius?
So we're a better-for-you energy drink. Really, we're made from more premium ingredients, naturally sourced caffeine. We have chromium. We've got vitamin D, vitamin C, so full of essential vitamins, and that's why it's really, really, really perfect. I guess it's perfect synergy for both brands, Birds of Prey and Celsius.
Which is so nice. Yeah, the running over here. You just have to note that Simon full on sprinted over here to make this. So we appreciate you getting here to come live on TV with us.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Again, super excited to be here. If you don't know Celsius, we've been around since 2004. We were founded in Florida. Still headquartered out there in Boca Raton, and taking the world by storm, one energy drink at a time. We're not your grandfather's energy. We're not your father's energy. We're the new, cool, hip, sexy energy drink that's taking over.
Which is so nice, and especially right now, as only because people are drinking like Red Bull, nonstop and things like that tend to have negative side effects. So doing something a little bit more natural and healthy for you is good.
Totally. So we're sugar-free. All of our lines actually contain no sugar whatsoever, sweetened with sucralose. So that's one of the reasons why you don't get this sort of crash after the energy kick. A lot of other energy drinks on the market, obviously not going to mention any names, but you sort of get that crash after you peak. So it's kind of why you get that sustained focus with Celsius.
Which is really important. I mean, I know I'm a big coffee drinker, and when I say big coffee drinker, I mean we're going like 4 cups in maybe the first 5 hours of my day, and so I'm sure switching to Celsius would be way better for me.
Yeah, definitely, because we have 200 milligrams per 12-ounce can of caffeine, and we actually have a larger can that has 300 milligrams of caffeine. So definitely, I tend to drink, a couple a day. So it really just depends on your caffeine threshold. Put into perspective, average cup of coffee has between 80 and 100 milligrams of caffeine, so we're about twice that of a standard cup of coffee.
Oh man, so after one of these, I would be like, I can conquer the world!
You're ready to go. Ski, snowboard, the biggest slopes around, mountain bike.
There would be no
kayak,
stopping.
Surfing, anything, whatever you want.
There would be no stopping anyone if you drink Celsius, which I love because the 4 cups of coffee tends to get kind of expensive.
Definitely, yeah. We're reasonably priced. We have major distribution everywhere, so you guys can, check us out really at any of your local retailers, whether that's, convenience store, grocery store, drugstore, fitness store, gyms. And we were born on the fitness channel, so that's kind of our backbone, but we're everywhere.
And so if people are interested in maybe getting to try Celsius this weekend while they're up and about enjoying Birds of Prey, maybe they need that just little extra boost of energy, can they come see you guys at the tents and taste it?
Yes, absolutely. We will be here until Sunday, entire weekend. We have multiple touch points here. If you are in the VIP area, you can also find us there. If you're walking around and can't find us, you can always purchase it at the bar. So we will be everywhere this weekend, and we will be coming back here for the Winter Mountain Games as well, and also the GoPro Mountain Games next summer, which we are super excited to do, and work with Vail Valley, Foundation for the next 2 years. That's what we're working with them, so it should be a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, so you guys are really doing this whole hustling and bustling thing with all of the events that take place throughout. And for those of you who have not heard about the Winter Mountain Games, we're going to have so much more information coming up on that as we get closer to those, because it's an exciting new event taking place this winter. I know that I'm excited because GoPro Mountain Games is one of my favorite events that takes place throughout the summer, so people can really find you everywhere.
Yeah, that's the plan. And when I spoke with Greg and Dave from Vail Valley Foundation, again, our brands just totally align with one another, and we did sort of the impossible to make it work, because it was last minute. There's we're a big brand, super busy right now, but we kind of were like, this is going to be a big priority for us. Just so happens that Colorado is a huge priority for us next year as well. So there's no better fit really than partnering with Vail Valley Foundation.
Which, I mean, we love to see brands like this come into our community, especially because we are a very active community. There's not really anyone here that doesn't ski, ride, mountain bike, do something to be outside and to be hustling and bustling and moving around. So we appreciate you being here.
Oh, we appreciate it so much. I mean, my entire team, I think it's our first time here for most of us. So we're super excited to get up in the mountains and interact with people from Beaver Creek and Vail and the surrounding areas. And again, we want to thank everyone for the opportunity of having us here, and hopefully you guys enjoy our drink as much as we enjoy, your community and your events.
Simon, thank you so much for being here this morning. We look forward to coming up and tasting all of the fabulous drinks that you have. Make sure that you stay tuned because we've got so much more Good Morning Vail giving you a live look at what's taking place up here in Beaver Creek. So make sure that you stay tuned. We're going to take a short break and we've got more coming up.
Good morning, Vail.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high-adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
I'm Ty Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report, a weekend tradition since 1975. I invite you to join us each week as we shine a light on agriculture today and the great way of life that can only be found in rural America. Our team travels the roads less taken to give you a unique perspective on an industry that is rooted in incredible diversity. Come along for the ride as we showcase how farming and ranching isn't just a profession, it's a way of life.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back with more Good Morning Vail. Just when you thought you had enough, we've got another 30 minutes of information that we're going to share with you with all the excitement that's taking place up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Maddie's up there right now. Typically, she's sitting right next to me, but we've got her up on the mountain because with all the festivities going on, with the race, with the after-party events, with the pre-party events, there is a lot happening. So real quick, I'm going to run down what is exactly happening for the Xfinity Birds of Prey Audi FIS Ski World Cup races this weekend. Today, Friday, December 3rd, we've got the Super G at 10:45 a.m. So they're getting ready and getting geared up. They're going to be heading down the hill and putting on a heck of a show today later on. And then later on this afternoon, Beers of Prey at the Pump House Bar. Tons of live music, and Ted the Shred Ligety is going to be in the village talking about his career and signing some autographs. And then the silent disco, you got to stick around for that. Lots of things happening in the village today. And get up to the Red Tail Stadium. It's free, for crying out loud. All you have to do, get to Beaver Creek. The bus takes you from the bus stop area at Beaver Creek all the way up to the Red Tail Stadium. So Saturday, we've got the 11 a.m. downhill. This, again, the speed races are taking place, and it's going to be amazing. The juggernaut of risk and speed. Again, this is the only event I've ever heard of where one of the prerequisites, one of the things that the FIS puts in is courage. So if you're ready for a show, they're going to put one on. The energy is high. There was a great race yesterday, beautiful weather. So get your sunscreen out, get up to Red Tail Stadium, and enjoy today and tomorrow downhill. Sunday, more downhill racing. So again, we got a bonus race, and then next year, 2022, is when the giant slalom is going to come back. So there's what's happening on Sunday, the last day. You've got to get up there and celebrate these amazing athletes and everything that they're doing. If you've not witnessed this before, you need to go check it out. Watching it on TV does not give it justice. So 9:30 a.m., Bloodies and Bluegrass in Beaver Creek Village, and then at noon, the downhill starts. So it is a weekend of speed and a weekend of action up on Beaver Creek Mountain. So hang on and have a great time. Again, we've got that bonus half hour for you. I've got Maddie up on the mountain. She is interviewing some people up there, letting you know what's happening in the village, any changes that are going on. The ski lift is turning. We watched this morning. There was a line of people ready to get on. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer. Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Birds of prey. We've been getting to chat with so many of the great people that are involved in all of the great things around Beaver Creek, and one of my favorite girls here up in Beaver Creek, Rachel Levitsky. Rachel, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, guys. Always good to see you, Maddie. Super excited that we're open here at Beaver Creek, day 4. It feels like it's been a month, and we are so excited. Our guests are having a great time, and look at the beauty behind us.
I mean, it's amazing. The snow is perfect. You can see some of the racers coming down right now behind us, and I'm like, whew, they look like they're having a great time.
It's an inside scoop to be out here this morning. They are going so fast. I could never dream of going that fast. I got out there on Wednesday, and it didn't look like that. I'll just tell you that.
Right. I don't think anyone looks like that. That's like a rare form right now.
Fair enough.
I mean, you guys have so many things going, and we've been really covering a lot that's taking place with Birds of Prey this weekend. But one of the big things that we haven't talked about at all is cookie time.
Oh my goodness, my favorite topic ever. Cookie time, 3 p.m. in the base area every day, both out of the chips truck and then the entrees like you know and love. So cookie time is back this season, and I am so thrilled because I'm eating a lot of cookies.
I mean, when I come up here, that's my plan, is to just like consume my body weight in these incredible chocolate chip cookies.
They're always warm. I don't know how it happens. They're just amazing, and consuming your body weight is a good goal. Maybe I'll try and take that on too.
Thank you. I think we could have a competition to see who eats more cookies.
Should we do a cookie eating competition next time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that we should.
I'm gonna win.
This is me officially challenging you to a cookie eating competition live on TV. You all saw this. We know this.
The cookie gauntlet has been thrown. It's gonna happen.
Perfect. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, but at Beaver Creek, cookie time is back, and we've got a Hay Meadow Gondola and Centennial Express lift open. We are skiing on Latigo Flats, Gold Dust, and Hay Meadow Park with some help from Mother Nature next week, hopefully. Forecast is looking good, so we'll see.
I know. Fingers crossed that snow really starts to come our way and we see quite a bit of it.
Absolutely.
But then besides just cookie time, you guys have a big expansion that's taking place in Beaver Creek. That's very exciting.
Yes, so Mccoy Park is coming, hopefully in December. We've got 250 acres of natural groomable glade skiing and riding for our guests. It's for beginners and intermediates, and it's a place for the whole family to reconnect. One of our lifts out there is called the Reunion Chair, and I think it encapsulates it perfectly. It's just a place to spend time with your family in nature, and we can't wait for our guests to experience it.
I mean, I can't wait to experience anything from the races taking place today to everything else in between. You guys are a non-stop going freight train of fun.
Absolute freight train of fun. Oh my God, I love it. I'm going to start using that. Yes, we are a freight train of fun, both on the mountain and in the village. There is so much going on, so much to experience and do. We just can't wait. One thing I do want to mention is our safety protocols for the 2021-22 season. We're super lucky that our sport takes place outside. So our safety protocols do focus on indoor areas. We've got vaccinations at our quick service restaurants only. That's our cafeteria style restaurants because it's a lot harder to distance in there. There's a lot of hubbub going on. So that's the one place that vaccines are required. And then just masks required inside. There aren't any masks or vaccines required to ski and ride, to ride our gondolas, anything like that. And no reservations this year for skiing and riding, just reservations for on-mountain dining.
Which is absolutely incredible. I mean, the reservation system was really handy last year, though, I feel like. And also, people were like, I'm not going to be able to ski this powder day. That never once happened.
Never happened.
No.
But just one last step as you come to our mountain. Hopefully you've got your Epic Pass by now. Epic Passes end their sale on December 5th. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I think last time we talked, Hanukkah gift is a great idea. Christmas gift, great idea. Yes.
Every time
Willie runs by and we get a little distracted. Next time we'll bring him into our interview so you all can see him at home.
Yes, exactly. I mean, he's so perfect. And
he really
is one of those luxury features of Beaver Creek, the freight train of fun. Willie the mountain safety dog.
Fun. I love it. Yes, we're rebranding.
I mean, I'll just start saying it a lot so that we're really getting ahead of that rebrand.
Get the message out there. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep, you can see Willie behind us maybe now. He is just a constant tail wag of fun, freight train of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Willie embodies freight train of fun. So we can't wait for you to come visit us, come out to Beaver Creek. The snow's great, the weather's great, and we're a freight train of fun.
We're a freight train of fun. So if people want any information on what's taking place up in Beaver Creek, besides just the app that we chatted with Sarah and Narardi about, there's so many great options. And where can they get all the information for this weekend too?
Best place to get information about Beaver Creek is beavercreek.com. And then if you're looking specifically for Birds of Prey, bcworldcup.com. And then our social channels at Beaver Creek and at Beaver Creek Mountain are always updated, real-time information, and maybe some behind-the-scenes action too.
I mean, I love the social media because I love to see what you guys are all up to, and especially the one over in Vail too.
Ooh,
because we could touch a little bit on Vail right now. More terrain open.
Yes, more terrain open at Vail, and they're having a lot of fun too. I guess freight train of fun for Eagle County. And yes, Vail Mountain, vail.com, if you need any information on that. And we're so excited to have you at both our mountains. And one of the great things about the Epic Pass, 5 mountains in Colorado. So Crested Butte, Beaver Creek, Vail, Keystone, and Breckenridge. So best deal in skiing.
I mean, the big thing right now to know is all of them are open.
All 5 of our Colorado mountains are open, which has been a feat. Huge thank you to our mountain operations, snowmaking, grooming teams. They have worked so hard to provide this early season product for you and make it the best possible experience.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Well, the freight train of fun, I feel like that just goes where you go.
It rolls on. It comes with me. I'm on it. We're first 2 passengers. Please come join us.
We would love to have you on our freight train. It's great.
I love it. So good.
Thank you so much for coming to chat with us this morning, Rachel.
Thank you, Maddie. Have a great day, guys.
Make sure that you stay tuned because we've got more Good Morning Vail coming up. So we'll see you in just a minute.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details or email your resume to Danielle@tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail and the TV8 Winter Weather Center. Let's take a look and see what that local weather is going to look like. As you get up today, 8 a.m., 27 degrees, a high today of 55 degrees, but more importantly, look at that sunshine. So make sure you've got your sunscreen on, especially if you're going up on the mountain for that Xfinity Birds of Prey FIS World Championship. You're going to need it. Today, 27 degrees, high 55. Then we're going to look at tonight. What's going to go on tonight? It's going to drop down and probably get into the mid-20s. So that is going to allow people to get up on that race course, make it what it needs to be, because again, it is a weekend of speed. The course has got to be in optimal shape. So 26 degrees tonight as they work on that course. Looking at the I-70 corridor, 61 degrees in Denver, 55 degrees in Vail, 57 degrees and 57 degrees in Eagle and Avon, respectively. So full sun again. That weather is not going to cool down today. So looking at this 5-day, one thing we've got coming up is a little precipitation. Tomorrow, 51 degrees, 43 degrees on Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, it looks like temperatures are going to drop a bit. Some precipitation is going to move in, 50% chance of snowfall on Monday, 40% on Tuesday, but then it seems like the clouds are going to leave us on Wednesday. So hang on, we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of shakeup in the weather. We're going to do our snow dances, do everything we need to do. So earlier we talked about some things that were going on, my favorite time of year, obviously, with the holidays, and also cooking and eating. So we're going to look at a segment that tells you what you need to put in your pantry so you can impress your family, your friends, and be well stocked for the holidays.
It's the season to bake, and we quite literally have the scoop on the essentials to make it happen. There's a difference between good baking and great baking, and it all starts with what's in your pantry. Here with the must-have items you need to take your holiday baking recipes to the next level is Pro Baker of the Duchy of Millbrook, an artisanal baker in Dutchess County, New York, Elizabeth Mayhew. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
So where do we start? How do we up our baking games this holiday?
All right, it all starts with being prepared. So starting off, Baker's Joy. Baker's Joy is a cooking spray that you're going to use to spray on your bundt pans, your muffin tins, your cake pans. It's going to help get your cakes out after they've been baked. There's nothing worse than having half your cake stick to the bottom of the pan. So the secret of Baker's Joy is that it's flour-based, so it's going to grease at the same time that it flours. Makes cakes just pop right out. So you definitely want to start with that. Next up, Crisco. Crisco is a staple that is certainly in my kitchen. It makes pie crust nice and flaky. It makes, it allows the crust to kind of keep its shape. It's really good in baked goods. Listen, experienced bakers have always depended on Crisco. So I also love that it comes in these bars. That makes it for really easy use. It's got measurements all along the side, just like a bar of butter, and so quick and easy to use. The other thing is I get a lot of requests these days for vegan baked goods, so I use Crisco in place of butter for that. Baking powder. Baking powder is an essential to cakes and muffins if you want them to have that nice dome, that nice rise. The thing about baking powder is it can lose its efficacy. Clabber Girl is a great brand that's been around for a long time, but you don't want to use old baking powder. So in order to see if yours is still good, you want to take a teaspoon of it, add it to some warm water, and if it fizzes, then it still works. So baking powder must have, and also be precise with that measurement. Remember, baking powder and baking soda are very different things. Baking soda is what's going to help your cookies spread out. So pay attention to that. They're not interchangeable. Spices. Spices are really important, especially now if you're making that pumpkin pie or ginger cookies or a pumpkin bundt cake. Things like cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, cloves. You want to make sure that those are still fresh and good. They can lose their potency over time, particularly if you don't store them well. Spice Islands is a great brand. You can find it at basically any grocery store. It's the brand I grew up with. But again, make sure you bought those and stored them properly in a cool, dry place. Otherwise, they might not taste the same as when you first bought them. And lastly, I only bake with real vanilla extract. I never use imitation. Imitation is just fake. Please don't buy it. What's great about pure vanilla extract is it adds like a depth of flavor and complexity to your baked goods at the same time that it adds a touch of sweetness, so you can often cut the sugar just by using some vanilla. So those are a few things that I suggest you start with. Also, you just want to be prepared, read your recipe. If you want more recipes or tips, head to bakingathome.com and you'll find everything you need.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us today. I'm really excited to get in the kitchen and become a great baker, so I appreciate your tips.
No problem. Good luck and happy holidays.
Good morning, Vail.
Historic Deerfield is significant as a site because we're an important place in American history.
All but a few of the historic houses are on their original home lots. The original town plan from the 1670s is still in place. The town retains its original scale, and in many of the houses we have objects connected to Deerfield, the Connecticut River Valley, and New England. And all of this together helps to convey a deep sense of place.
Good morning, Vail.
We've been talking about all of the great events taking place around the village all morning. Now it's time to shift gears just a little bit, because maybe it's time for you to update your wardrobe on your head specifically as you're getting out there and really starting to see how great all of these athletes look. And so we're standing inside Eyepieces of Vail right now, and I'm standing with the assistant manager, Philip Dieter. Good morning, Philip.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Thank you.
You guys have a lot of stuff in here.
We do. And over the last couple of weeks, we've really built up to make sure we have all the equipment necessary for all of our customers coming to the mountain.
Which is really important, because one of the great things that you guys do is prescriptions in people's goggles.
Exactly. And we have a butterfly insert that we can fit into most goggles. And it's really our job to make sure that whether it's for distance, whether you want a bifocal or a progressive, we can get you the right type of prescription in your goggles.
I mean, that's huge. We always say vision is precision when you're getting out there on the slopes, and that's one of those things that really is going to give you that precision you need.
Exactly. And some of our goggles do allow for you to fit exactly over your glasses. But again, our inserts are really a handy dandy, especially if you have multiple goggles and you want to go from one to the other.
Yeah, which is super nice, and the magnet system that you guys carry for goggle lenses too makes it super convenient if you do need to change your goggle lens.
Exactly. Some of our systems use a magnet. Some of them, like Zeal, actually have a rail system, so it makes it easy to kind of slide on and off if you do have multiple lenses. We even have goggles, and I use Zeal. It's a local company based out of Boulder. They do an automatic photochromic lens, so you don't have to change lenses, so even more convenient for our customers.
I mean, the technology that can go into goggle lenses, I'm such a ski nerd, and so I'm such a goggle nerd, but the technology that they're putting into it now is so incredible.
It is. And actually, the technology in the helmets is equally important. I mean, obviously, we want you to come out and have fun at the mountain, but we also want you to feel kind of rest assured that if that accident does happen, you're protected. Smith uses a specific technology called Mips, Multi-Directional Impact Protection System, and what that's going to do is in that unlikely accident that could occur, it's going to help absorb both a rotational hit or a direct hit and take all the brunt of it in the helmet rather than your head.
In the head. That Mips system came out a couple years ago, and it has revolutionized the way that helmets are because it's so much more safe for your head.
It is. And speaking from personal experience, I had a helmet when I was out riding one day, and I was hit by a car, and it was probably something that saved me from a really traumatic brain injury, and also my Oakley sunglasses, and I had a Zeiss visor, and both of those actually probably saved my eyes from any kind of impact. So, yeah, from personal experience, I tell everybody, make sure you have the right equipment. Again, we want you to look good, but we want you to be protected.
I mean, and that's the best part is you can come in and you can buy a helmet goggle combo together, which when you buy them together, then you get a seamless, perfect fit, no gap, everything works well, it's all compatible, which is super important.
Exactly. And when you get off the mountain, we want you to protect your eyes as well. We have collections from Maui Jim and Costa for a polarized lens, all the way up to some of our more fashion-forward like Jacques-Marie Mage and Chrome Hearts. So again, getting that UVA, UV protection, which is really important here at altitude when you come off the mountain and you're just kind of hanging out and enjoying the ambiance of Beaver Creek.
I mean, it's super important to protect your eyes, especially, like you said, just that high altitude. The refractions from the snow that can come back into your eyes is really important too, and especially we're seeing all sunshine all weekend.
Exactly. So we're going to do the snow dance and hope we get a little bit more, but meanwhile, it's been bright sunny days to come out and enjoy birds of prey.
I know, it's absolutely beautiful, and so if people are in the market to come in here and maybe get some new sunglasses, they can come in and try things on and find the perfect fit for their face, and you guys, the experts, will help them.
Exactly, and that's my role as assistant manager and optical supervisor. We also have a whole team of opticians and our optometrist, Dr. G. So together we can make sure you get the right lens, the right prescription, the right equipment for whatever you need.
Which is really important, and these helmets, this Mips system, is so important that you have that if you're getting out there to ski or ride, especially early season.
Exactly, exactly. And we have multiple locations throughout the area as well, whether you're in Snowmass, Lion's Head, here at Beaver Creek or Edwards, and also 3 locations in Vail Village. Our main one at Vail Village, Bridge Street, and Lion's Head, and also our newly renovated store at Sonnenalp, which features just sports sunglasses, goggles, and helmets. So wherever you are in the area, we can definitely help you out.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely incredible. All of the work that you guys do is amazing. I have my prescription glasses through you guys, and so I'm clearly a huge fan.
Exactly. And actually, I was a customer before I started working here as well, too. So, yeah, I love eyepieces.
Once you become a customer, you're a customer for life, which is absolutely perfect.
And we hope that we can take care of you as long as you need.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and teaching us what Mips is, only because I think that that's one of those very important features that everyone should know about.
It is. Look good and be safe.
Well, thank you again. We're going to take it over to Kevin to close the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We've been live from Beaver Creek. Kevin, how has your show gone? How was your morning? And most importantly, how do those caramels taste?
The caramels ended up absolutely incredible. I think I sent some back into the control room, and they're enjoying them back there. But it's nice and cozy and warm in here. Doesn't look like it's too bad up on the mountain for you, although those temperatures are going to keep creeping up, so it's going to be a nice day. we'd like to really thank Eyepieces of Vail for all their support. I know Maddie loves their products, and every day we do Lens of the Day that shows the new technology that's coming out in eyewear. And if you need that, get into Eyepieces of Vail, 6 convenient locations around the valley. And getting into the weekend, just be careful out there on the roads. There's a lot that is going on. There's going to be a lot of traffic, and although the roads are dry, there's going to be a lot of people driving. So be careful and have a fun weekend up on the mountain.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Mitch English.
And I'm Patricia Wu, and this is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment. A lot to get to. We're going to get started.
Let's do it.
You know, it's shopping season, right?
I figured that